Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, South Carolina. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Trojans offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down right at the 20.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
They look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And they stopped him, but not before. An explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver, but I love to point out when the offensive line does a great job. It's a cohesive unit. They do a nice job of communicating, give the quarterback enough time, let him do his thing. The offensive line is the reason that play.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. How about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans. Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks. Kurt, they were back. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Now look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pressure is coming. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. At the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We've always known over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And the ball is hauled in. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll try to run for the first down. Runs right over the defender. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Branch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
We love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Freshman trying to take his shot, but put too much on the throw. Incompletion makes it second down. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house. A big 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. You'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying an onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
And here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch made. A lot of space now.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Solid tackle. Able to get him down. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
First and 10 play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually you're going to hit some big plays.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They've got him back at the 4-yard line. The Trojans looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Tries to get it to the running back. Catch made on the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Fires it to the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Branch. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The offense really clicking here.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
needs a completion here on 4th down. It's an out route, the catch made. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hat on a hat.